and most important goal is to get elected mayor on May 19th. And folks, that project begins tomorrow morning. Got to work hard, got to get the rest of the votes we need to win the runoff on May 19th. I want to thank and congratulate the other candidates, Tony Carpenter, Lawrence Martinez. I want to thank Joel Miller and Amy Lathan and Mary Lou Makepeace. Joel Miller ran a very principled limited government campaign. Amy, you got more enthusiasm. I mean, the lady is just infectious with enthusiasm. Ran a great campaign. And I want to congratulate Mary Lou Makepeace for making the runoff. I also want to give just heartfelt thanks to my campaign team. And as I call them out, I want them to come up here. First of all, Kit Smith, my campaign manager. Come on up. Katie Banky, is Katie here? Is Katie here? Come on up. My deputy campaign manager, Katie Lally. Volunteer coordinator, Carla Hurd. I call them my special K team because, as you noticed, their first names all begin with K. I won't ask them to come up here, but Dan Oldfield is our campaign photographer, believe it or not. He volunteered early on. He's done a great job on our website. And is Dylan Sparks here? Come on, Dylan, come on up here. Dylan is a young Republican who joined us really early on and walked precincts with me and just did a fantastic job. So Dylan, thanks so much for all your help. These folks have done an absolutely great job. I also want to thank, don't worry, I haven't forgotten my wife. That's what they're there for.
Just making sure.
Yeah, that's why they get the big bucks. Believe it or not, folks, we had 40 meet and greets, and a lot of the people that hosted those meet and greets are in the audience, and I want to thank you all. That was a big part of getting our message out. There's no question about it. We also had a tremendous number of volunteers who manned our headquarters. And before you leave tonight, we need you to sign up for another 6 weeks stint manning our headquarters. I really appreciate it. But most of all, I want to thank my wife, Janet. Come on up here, Janet. As we were driving down here tonight, we thought about the fact that this is our 6th campaign. Is that sick or what? But folks, I can't tell you how, this is tough work. And it's not only tough on the candidates, but it's very tough on the spouse. And it's not just campaigning, but you know, I've had some very challenging jobs as a result of successful campaigns, just as this would be a very challenging job as this campaign's successful. And Janet's always been that balance that you need to be able to do these very, very challenging jobs. And so I'm very, very indebted. Folks, I think we were successful tonight because the message of our campaign resonated with the voters of Colorado Springs. They want to get this city moving again. I've said from the beginning that I have 3 major priorities. First, change the political environment at City Hall to make it more conducive to community and economic development. We've got to start there. Number 2, we have to begin to address this infrastructure problem. We cannot be the city we want to be without fixing our infrastructure. And number 3, we have to aggressively promote new job creation so that our children and grandchildren, if they want to live in Colorado Springs, can find a great place to live, work, and play. And I think that's the vision that also resonated. I've said all along, my vision for Colorado Springs 10 to 15 years from now is that we'll feel as good about the infrastructure and amenities of our city as we do about the immense natural beauty that surrounds us. And that we will have made enough progress in expanding private sector employment opportunities that we have confidence that our children and grandchildren can find in Colorado Springs a great place to live, work, and play. So tonight, folks, we celebrate. Tomorrow morning, we go to work. One of the things we've got to work on is making sure that all those same folks that voted for us tonight vote for us on May 19th, and we pick up a few more. That's our job. Let's go to work tomorrow, and let's get Colorado Springs moving again.